Hey everyone, Mango7 here. How we doing today? Welcome to another episode of Epic 7 patch notes. This is gonna be a long one. I scrolled through just to kind of see how much information there was, and there's a lot. I haven't read through it yet, so this is all gonna be kind of my first reactions, which is the way I like to do things. So it's a little bit of a worse video, but maybe you see my genuine reactions. One thing I do want to say is I stayed up until 4 a.m. last night, I think, like 4 in the morning, waiting for the patch notes because I was like, I can't do it. I can't sleep and miss it. And 4 o'clock, there was still nothing, and I just went to sleep. It turns out the patch notes came like 10 minutes after, so crap. And I just woke up. It's like 2 o'clock. My bad. Let's get this going here, guys, and hopefully, we get some cool things. I do know there is no banner, which I can say, which is pretty sad because I want to spend my bookmarks, but we'll have to wait. So we have Guild Wars coming. Guild level 6 or higher, at least 20 members. There's not much to say about this, how it works, but basically it's on and off and on and off and on and off, and that's pretty much the schedule. I have the hiccups we expected. There's not much more here. Guild defense period. The guild captain can place defense teams once. More than 20 defense teams have been formed. So that means if you are in a guild, you need to go to your guild wars and set your defense. It's so important to set your defense because if you don't, the guild is not going to be able to sign up. And the guild has to manually sign up, and that's super annoying if like the guild leader, cough me, forgets, and then you're out of guild wars for that time. So that is cool. Yeah, there's so many things here. Honestly, like, this is one of the ones I just want to experience in game. Reading the patch notes just doesn't do it justice, but we want to see about the rewards. So all battles will take on a 3v3 format for a total of 2 rounds. Every launched attack launch will consume 1 guild crest. Any heroes defeated during battle cannot be placed in the attack team until the server reset time. Yep, so these are basically exactly Summoner's War so far. Everything has been basically the same, so we can expect a lot of similar things. And it is just like Summoner's War, where it looks like you fight a tower and it's 2v2, 2 rounds at once, just like I told you, 3v3, 2 times in a row. So I can say basically everything we expected so far is exactly what we thought. So after the end of the Guild War, players will receive Mystic Medals. This is for Moonlight summons and stuff, which is really exciting. If the guild member does not place a member's defense team in a building, that member cannot participate. I have so much pressure. And we can battle 3 times a day. Yep, just like Summoner's War. So as expected. So what this means for people who are not familiar is you're going to want not just 3 units, not just 6 units, but you'll want like 20 units, because you never know when your unit dies. You never know what you're against. Like, if your team is all fire and you've got 6 fire units and all the enemies are water, you're not going to win. So you need like a real broad spectrum of different units to be able to handle this. So something to keep in mind. Even though, for example, what's a good example of this? Shuri may be better than Tierra right now. There's a good chance your Shuri dies, and you could use Tierra as a backup for one of the next things. So we have Specimen Sez. I have not watched these videos yet, so let's watch them together. God, oh God, your ears! Maybe watching them together is not a good idea, but I just want to see his special animation. Not bad, not bad. I do notice his ability looks water instead of Sez, which is kind of funny. So let's see what he does here. Attacks with an iron mace? Are you sure? I don't think you're sure. Attacks with an iron mace. Okay, I'll take it. With a 35% chance to stun the enemy for 1 turn. Then the second skill. Attacks all enemies with evil claws. That's more like it, increasing the caster's combat readiness by 50%. That's a lot. It attacks the enemy with a light storm. If the enemy is stunned, penetrates their defense. So that is going to one-shot. Anything that penetrates defense does so much damage. But his skill set seems subpar. He's a like 1-turn killer basically. And he's probably going to... Oh, okay, okay. I didn't read the top. I was really confused because it was all single target. It just didn't seem enough. And it says, in order to inflict huge AoE damage, utilize Evil Claw's Soul Burn. So you can do a huge soul burn damage there. Really cool. So maybe that turns out really great, but didn't seem too excited about that. Nothing fun in his thing. When somebody's stunned already, you already had to stun him, and like, I don't know. It seems weird. Let's see the one we actually care about. So I want to hear her voice.
The Holy Order of the Blue Cross requested Rengar to
no, not your voice.
They must turn Clarissa into a cat.
Wait, what did it say? Did they just turn her into a cat?
Even when they're being violent. And naturally, decided they must turn Clarissa into a cat.
So it's like, not even any good lore, she just turned into a cat? Hype.
I'm so cute. Meow.
Wait, did he actually say that?
I'm so cute. Meow. This skill buffs the caster while also decreasing debuff duration for all allies for 2 turns.
Wow, okay. We've got a new one we need to go for. Move over says, move over. Yeah, I don't even care. Just everybody move over.
Makes all enemies unhealable while decreasing buff duration by 1 turn. Get away. Meow. A basic skill that also triggers a dual attack if the buff is granted.
Oh my god, she's amazing.
Kitty Clarissa is a support.
So cool. Okay, let's see what she does. Get away, meow. Meow, I'm angry. I'm so cute, meow. Oh, it's amazing. She's a warrior. Cool. So attacks with the Morning Star. Damage dealt increases proportionate to the caster's max health. Interesting. I never like things that scale on health. Caster is granted Loveliness. Nice. Triggers dual attack from the ally with the highest attack. That's really good. Meow, I'm angry. Attacks with all... I'll read the bottom one. Attacks all enemies with a Morning Star while raging. 60% chance to decrease buff duration by 1 turn and make them unhealable. Huh. If the caster is granted Loveliness, effect chance increases by 20%. Cool. And I'm so cute, meow. Wiggles tail cutely. Increasing debuff duration on all allies by 2 turns and granting the caster immunity and Loveliness for 3 turns. So that's basically like a full cleanse, right? Like you've got a warrior with a full cleanse. Because there's very few things that are longer than 2 turns. Like that seems so weird. But either way, that's 3 turns of Loveliness and what I assume to be a 5-turn cooldown. And then when you have Loveliness, you dual attack. It's guaranteed. She seems pretty sweet. And she is the cutest, so that's awesome. So let's talk about hunt stages, stage 11. And this kind of stresses me out because if people weren't already upset about stamina costs, because I did read this a little bit more. If people aren't already upset about stamina costs, this is gonna make them flip. So let's just go into the main part here. They're keeping sets here. Yeah, the sets are the same. Lifesteal, destruction, resist counter. Yeah, the sets are the same. The amount of gold and materials has been dropped, or materials dropped has been increased. Players now have a chance to obtain accessories. That is just the biggest power booster we could possibly get, by the way. They also cannot comment yet on whether or not accessories will be craftable. So we'll see that. We have to see that ourselves. I tried to ask, but no go. Skystone, Covenant Bookmarks, Mystic Metals, and Powder of Knowledge have also been added to the hunt. That's awesome. All these are great. Even if they're just super rare, it's always exciting to get something rare and have more anticipation. Is that the right word? Excitement at the end of your run to see if you get something rare. So that said, we are getting stage 11. I don't know if anything changed here. Obviously we're getting increased stuff here, but stage 11 is 20 stamina and stage 10 is 18. So that's 6 more stamina, 50% more stamina than before. And this one is like 56% or something more stamina than before. But it only drops 7285, which is insane. So we definitely need to be getting into that stage 11 now. And it's probably worth sacrificing speed and maybe even to get to 11, just because not having that 55 drop is just so helpful. And if you get a 70 epic, it's better than a lot of your 85 gear you're gonna get. So I'm super okay with that. I'm definitely going to be pushing towards stage 11 because this is where we're going to be getting a lot of our power right now, I think. And then we have what we've all been waiting for, and I peeked at her ability, and I'm kind of sad about it. I don't know what to think, but her skill is so good. I need to hear the voice for that because that's like the coolest skill ever. I'm definitely 6-starring. I don't even care what she does. That said, encourages allies by increasing the attack of the target and all allies for 1 turn, and recovers the health of all allies. If the target is fire, increases attack greater for 1 turn. So I don't know how much greater is, but that's pretty cool. The effect will only be applied for 1 ally. I just read that now. That sucks. I really wish it wasn't only 1 ally. Amount recovered increases proportional to the target's max health and caster's attack. So let's talk about this just for a little second. This is absolutely not what I was expecting. This was like the bottom of my list. Like, I didn't even think about putting this in my thoughts yesterday on what she might be. It's kind of underwhelming on the side of things, like the what we were hoping for sort of things, but I think it has a lot of potential, especially when we see how much greater is. So I thought it was going to be an AoE buff. I was really excited for it because I was going to make a team based around all fire, obviously. So something like Hazel, Shuri, Araminta, and Charlotte. Just like an awesome team with lots of AoE, and then the attack buff helps out your single target, and everything will be great. But if it's only 1 target, that just kind of makes me feel bad. Kind of interesting there. We'll need to test this out. Little underwhelming, I think, on the front of it. Obviously, I haven't seen the skill tree yet, but I was expecting something cool. And that is cool. That is cool, don't get me wrong. It's just not what we were hoping. Clear a hunt 150 times. Okay, so I am not getting her today. That's good to know. I will be trying to get her very, very soon. And I'll be spamming that all day long. I've got enough to 6-star her. I've got all of my things and everything like that. Wow, she's got 10 speed. That's awesome. 10 speed from her thing, 20% HP. No attack, though. So I thought they were going to take advantage of her attack. It doesn't look like it. Increase effectiveness of all fire elemental allies by a maximum of 10%. That is huge. Like, that's really, really big, especially for me when you have, like, 12 effectiveness on everybody. Increases attack of all fire elemental allies by a maximum of 10%. Okay, that's awesome, too. I didn't think they would have that in her thingy there. Healing of urgent regen increases targets with less than 50% health. Cool. Increases the caster's combat readiness when using urgent regen if the target is a fire elemental. Here by a maximum of 10%. Caster's combat readiness. Okay. Chance to grant continuous healing to the ally for 2 turns if the ally is fire elemental hero, and using a girl in uniform by a maximum of 20%. So that's really cool. 20% is not a lot, but it does help, and extra healing is always good. Oh, good. This is awesome. So I was really worried about her first skill just because it felt like it didn't land enough. So getting an extra 25% there, that means I think it goes up to 75% after you have all the upgrades. So that is amazing. I'm really happy about that. Yeah, so that is really cool. I'm underwhelmed, but I'm overwhelmed by her skill animation. It is so good. Like that little giggle at the end, I can't wait to hear the voice. Like, I'm so mad at them for not putting the voice in there because I want to hear it. And what else do we have here? We have chat feature. We already experienced this in Langrisser, so hopefully it's as good as that one. And Mystic Summon, what we've all been waiting for. Okay, Mystic Summons are now available, providing a rotating pool of heroes and artifacts available for summon. A hero artifact that you want in the Mystic Summon pool, don't miss out on your chance to try to get it. So in Summoner's War, these were called Summoning Stones, and they would have like 3 5-stars, a bunch of 4-stars, and a bunch of 3. So let's see if they have something similar to this. Tap the available heroes to see which can be summoned and to see how much time is remaining. So we have the 2 MLs. Oh, they're there for 38 days. Wow. That's nutso. I'm not sure if they're going into the actual summons. Like, that's a long time. Does this mean they're going into the actual summons, or... Huh. There's also Iseria as a 5-star artifact. I don't know what artifact that is. I can't really tell what these are, I'm sorry, but Shuri's there too. like Abyssal Crown or something? I'm not sure. Either way, but it looks like 1 5-star artifact, 1 5-star character, 1, 2, 3, 4 4-star artifact, or 4-star characters, 1, 2, 3 4-star artifacts, and then 4, 5, 6, 7 characters. Interesting. Interesting. Friendship Summon, 2-star Phantasms and Men. Wow, no! I just used all my stigma. How rude. How rude. Anything else? Nice, nice, nice. When deciding who to target, AI no longer takes order in which heroes were obtained into consideration, and instead the target is chosen randomly. Thank you for making Violet better. That hurts so much. Oh my god, I'm so happy about that. There's so many changes here too. Let's skip those. And anything else fun? The categories of resources. Summon has been renamed to Summon. Okay. Yeah, so what we can see here, there are a lot of stuff in this change here. I was also told that there is a spoiler somewhere for something, but I don't see where it is. Something about... Look at the team here, so funny. Something about an ML unit. I just want to see, yeah, maybe right here. Yeah, Challenger Zerato in there. So that shows Challenger Zerato in the game in this one here. So that's kind of cool. Nice little spoiler they have there. I love when devs kind of put stuff like that in their patch notes. We've got a Molagora. That's exciting. We've got Lunar Check-In, which is a 4 to 5-star summon ticket. So make sure you're logging in every day. You better be anyway, especially if you're this far into this video. I don't know what you're doing if you're not at least logging in every day. We also get a Molagora seed. Great. And we get 2 packs here. I'm going to be buying both of these packs if I can afford it. My guess is $50 US and $99 US. I hope it's less, but that's my guess. They say the prices. I don't see the prices here, so here is hoping they are affordable. And the Penguin pack is returned. Yay! I don't like buying this pack. But yeah, that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this. This was just a really read-through video because I've got to read through it myself, and it's just more fun if I read through it with you guys. I'll be doing a lot more in-depth on this patch, specifically Guild Wars. You're going to see that a lot. You're going to see more of Hazel. You're going to see more of so many things. So thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think about Meow in the comments below, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye, everybody.